The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're going to talk about, man, Rocky Bad, finally break her silence after 7 years and speak on the situation, man, with Stunna Girl, man, in the dog cage. Let's jump straight into it.
I started like getting prepared just in case I changed my mind type shit. So, mind y'all, he had sent me the deposit. I had never touched it until the actual day that we supposed to go to Cali. And this particular day, I was still in my head just kind of like, I don't know, I just felt how I felt. But when I got my hair done, I talked to my hairstylist. When I got my nails done, I talked to my nail tech. When I got my makeup done, I talked to my makeup artist. I literally talked to everybody that I had to sit there with. And I just asked everybody. And I was just like, I think I'm being set up. And I remember vividly everybody telling me, you tripping, right? Like, no, go out there and make your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like when I explained to them, like, well, I know she cool, I'm out there, but it ain't that deep though. So it's just kind of like nobody could just be like, yeah, you being set up, because it was just like, yeah, that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? But it just, I had the feeling that I had, and everybody was just telling me like, bro, you tripping, to the point where like I was gonna go, but I don't even know what made me trust it, but I did. And I jumped in the car with him and he was like, where you need me to take you? And I'm like, I'm not from here. And he was like, where you from? And I just couldn't answer. I just kept saying like, I knew it. And he was like, you knew what? I was like, I knew it. And he was like, where you wanna go? To the hospital? And I was like, I can't leave Lando. And he said, who? And I told him to take me back to where I had just ran out of. I didn't even know if Lando was still there, but it just felt like that was the last place I seen him, so, which is so crazy. Like, once I finally do get out of there, I come right back. But I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like he was there and I couldn't leave him. It's happening.
It's happening.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
what's up? This a real reaction. Like,
All right.
you know what I'm saying? When was the first time we had seen each other in 7,
Almost 8
almost 8,
whole years.
not days, not weeks,
Right.
not months.
Right.
Shit crazy.
Man. Yeah. But I ain't gonna lie though, like that is a lot of time. But on some like right now shit, it don't feel like it was that long though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Which is a great thing.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. And it's like, the shit that just, what I'm saying, been transpiring as of recently.
I'm so mad when
Love you, Rocky. You know what I'm saying? If you ever need me, my line is always open. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta be honest with you on this one. You should have went with your gut instincts on that. You know what I'm saying? Because like a blind person could see shorty that they was trying to set you up. You had just got into it with Stunna Girl. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Stunna Girl do be around some real dudes. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that y'all should have came a little bit more prepared. And if you would have been with anybody other than Lando, a real Detroit dude, because one thing I respect about Lando is Lando get his money. He stay out the way. He don't bother nobody. He don't cause no issue. He get his money and he do his thing. But he's not a gangster. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a businessman. If that would have been a real Detroit gangster and they would have had about 5, 6 people with them, it would have definitely went the other way. Because a real Detroit person in their first mind, bump this situation with you. We not going to Cali moving like this. You know what I'm saying? Dudes ain't hopping on no plane or whoop, whoop, whoop to go there unless they already got people in place. You know what I'm saying? When you going to the West Coast, you got to move properly. Ain't no going there with no 1 or 2 people, no hairstylists, makeup artists, none of that. No, she is supposed to have about at least about 5, 6, 7 dudes with them. I'm talking about serious, thorough dudes. But I felt like where things got out of hand, and I never agree with is dudes putting their hands and going upside females, you know what I'm saying, with a strap. I just don't agree with that, man. Like I felt like that part was just out of order. You know what I'm saying? If Stunner Girl getting whooped on, hey man, it is what it is. Like I could see some females, you know what I'm saying, jumping her. Man, y'all had dudes jumping on that girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then y'all did that to Lando, and Lando wasn't even on that type of timing. He's not like that, but he's a businessman. I'm not saying he no sucker, he no lame, he gonna let you do nothing to him, but he on the same type of timing as me, trying to get some money and stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like, man, that cage and what them dudes did, man, was out of bounds, man. If it was 2, 3 females and y'all wanted to do that to Rocky, it is what it is. You was talking that gangster stuff. It is what it is. You got to always remember when you put that type of energy out there, you got to accept whatever comes with it. So if you tell somebody whoop, 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 or it's on site, when you run into that person, you know what I'm saying? But I personally felt like dudes got warned that wasn't the right move to do to go to LA. And I felt like that she should have brought somebody way more, you know what I'm saying? You got way more experience than Lando. And there's no disrespect to Lando because I rock out with Lando. You know what I'm saying? But she knows some real thorough dudes in Detroit. Her family is like, she got some real thorough dudes. You should have took your chance bringing them. You know what I'm saying? But I understand. I think Lando was her manager or whatever at the time, so I completely understand. But blessings are beyond blessings that they made it back to Detroit safe. And 7, 8 years later, it's a situation that they can laugh, joke, and talk about. But for future references, man, you got to move correctly, man, especially if you're going to be getting into it with people and trolling and dissing and all of that. And the one thing about Stunner Girl, she got a lot of backdoor stuff on her name, man. Like she just put out that type of backdoor vibe. But the same energy you put out is the same energy you get back. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever think you're going to be able to do a baddies show or a baddies reunion in Detroit or club appearance or none of that here, man. Because I'm telling you, man, they going to do you something dirty, man, for what you did to Shorty, man. Because like I say again, it was cool when it was women that was scuffling. When the dudes got involved and they doing all that extra stuff with straps and all of that and dog cages and all of that, I felt like that, bro. What type of credit do y'all want? Y'all think that's gangster doing that to a woman and a dude that's not in the streets? Like you don't really get no credit for that. Like Detroit was really sitting back like y'all don't get no cool points for that. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't like y'all did it here. Y'all did it in LA. Y'all backdoored her. Y'all made her seem like she got booked for a show. And when she showed up, it didn't go her way. But she didn't have a whole entourage or a bunch of people. Like, she didn't have a lot of people. And I feel like that's where she messed up, man. Like, she hopped on that plane and she only had a limited of resources of people. Like, she is supposed to have some real thorough dudes that was driving there, you know what I'm saying, with they junk, and they was going, you know what I'm saying? Because she got some real thorough dudes in her family, and it just shocked me that she didn't bring them. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Peace, positivity, network growth. Let's save these kids. It ain't never too late. We tore down these communities. Let's build them back up. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?